Hello guys, Tivik here and welcome to episode 27 of Minecraft Season 3. And I have a bit of an announcement to make. I just broke, you guessed it, 500 subscribers. Wow guys, thank you so much and keep at it. I am really enjoying every moment of it right now. So, I'm crafting myself one of these. Recycler, because I figure it's time to get rid of some of my excess power that excess stuff that I'm getting. Wonder where I should put it though, because I want it to have this energy. Do I have an e-reader? I don't. Oh, I never showed you this. I'll show you that later. Can recycler. Just gonna put it down here, I think. Yes, that will do. That way I can... I'm gonna need a fiber cable. I've been working a little bit on my bees, but I wanted to take a break so you could see some other stuff as well. Let's see, can this work? Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna need another one of these little nifty extractors. We're also gonna need an item sink. Now I'm not sure I want to do this. Actually, I probably don't want to have this here. Let's see, I need my... Did I make a wrench? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Lossless. Come back here. There we go. I want to make sure that this one is last in the line, because I want this one to empty out anything that can't fit in here. Like for instance, I'm getting very full on the dirt level here, and then cobblestone is filling up. Sand is not. That's because I've been macerating some cobblestone to get some extra sand. Wow, that really drained my poor machine. And these macerators are going. What I want to start building this episode is my quarry, or I'm gonna build a tunnel bore. I think it's probably the simplest and quite effective thing to build. So therefore I'm gonna need to get rid of, or rather take care of, these things using recyclers, and I'm probably gonna need 2 of these. Let's think a little bit. Where do I want to put the recycling? I'm gonna dig out this area here, so we can use this area behind these chests for recycling and eventually some mass fabs if I get the energy production, that is, because they use a lot of energy. And when I say a lot, I really mean a lot. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here digging this out, and I'll be right back with you afterwards. I did a little bit of rearranging down in the basement and realized that I'm probably gonna need to have these on a higher voltage line than I usually intended to be. Well, that's just fine. I just need to make sure that I make some transformers, and that's for, let me see, it needs to be double insulated, 4 MV transformers. Then it's gonna be MV transformer, electric circuit, and then a lot of glass. Do I have glass? Not too much of it, but that should be enough. There we go. We have 4 transformer upgrades. Perfect. Now let's send some of this stuff back. I also need... Oh, I need glass for that, don't I? I need some fiber cabling, or glass fiber cable. So I need to have 2 silver, a diamond, and 6 glass. Let's make... That's gonna be 12 glass, isn't it? Yes. So the silver, the diamonds, and then the glass. Oh. I love the rotating function, by the way. Now we can get rid of that and that. We don't need that for the moment. Transformers, glass fiber cablings. I already moved the whole thing around. The MFE that I had down here, it's gone now. It's moved over here. And the machines will sit in a row here. Underneath, we'll do this. I'll put the machines. Now, before I do anything, transformer upgrades in each and every one of them, or we will have a very nice little explosion soon. How is this one doing for energy? Oh, it's almost full. That's awesome. Okay, ready? No explosion. They're in the green. And just for the fun of it, let it recycle some cobblestone. Perfect. Now, I want to run the hoppers here. Like so. However, I think that this area outside... Actually, that should work. That should work. Do I have any insertion pipes? Because what I want to do here, I want to set up so that anything that cannot be sorted when it comes to cobblestone and dirt and gravel, sand as well to an extent, but it'll mostly be for dirt, I think. That will go directly into these machines. And see, we're already producing scrap. Now scrap can be used as fuel or scrap boxes or in the mass fabricator. 34 scrap and 166,000 EU. I'm gonna need a very, very much bigger a very much bigger energy production eventually, but yeah. We can close that up if I to do this. This would be a polymorphic sink, and it will feel that, okay, this one is full, nothing more can go in there, which means that everything after that will be sent over to there. If I use... Do I have any... I have polymorphic items things. I don't want that. I suppose the normal logistic pipes can have requested items. Yeah, do I have any normal logistics pipes? A couple. I'm gonna need about 2, 3 maybe. And then some stone transport pipe. Do I have insertion pipes? Yes, I do. I shouldn't, in theory, ever run out of these now, because this is a lot. Okay. And now if I make a pipe like so and say that this one will request stone as a default route. I'm not sure this this could even work, but we'll see soon enough, I suppose. That one is outside, but I'm gonna have to fix that. Now, if I grab a bunch of stone here and put it in there, it should get sent over to this chest, because that one is first. But let's fill this chest. I'm gonna use dirt to make sure it's full. There we go. Actually gonna need... Let's do that. Okay, so now this one is full, it can't take much at all. So if I now move this over there, some should go in there. The rest will go into this, filtered down. Why is the charcoal block going in there? Oh, default. Not the default then. Huh. Did I just measure it up? I probably recycled that. Only excess items should go in there, thank you. And it should only be dirt, really. And cobblestone. Okay, that might work now. Okay. Let's get one dirt. I need to set this one up for... So that's a passive sink. So that one is last on the line here, so it should take in everything. Since I am going to use this here box as the exit point. And that will be where items that get into my sorting system go. How are we for stuff in here? Whoa, look at that. Why isn't the cacti being created? They are if I put them in there, right? No. And they go straight back here. Ah, what an annoyance. I have a lot of crap in that chest, believe me I do. That's not the one for the cacti, this is for the cacti. Thing is, this is a passive supplier. Maybe I need to add a supplier pipe. No, that's not gonna work. Then that's gonna make a circular. What's in there then? Is there something like a restriction pipe? No. There's a restriction tube, I know, but... yeah, we'll sort it out. I just have to keep an eye on this chest. Anyhow, what was I doing? I was handling the recycling of stuff, and this one is working fine now, with a little bit of cacti going in there. Shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Anything that goes in here that is not part of this? Alright, well, dirt is filling up in there, and I need to measure up some more of that. We also need to get overclockers for these poor macerators, because frankly I think we are going to run out of space for stuff to be macerated. Anywho, what was I doing? I was building a recycling facility, and that's pretty much done. The only thing we need to do now is to put on extractors. Is there a extractor? It's only extraction modules. I suppose I could use... the wooden transport pipes, I suppose, and just save a little bit on the expensive stuff. It's not as pretty, but it works. We do need to have redstone engines, though. I don't want to do that. So let me build a chassis and some stuff, and I'll be right back with you. And I'm back. I had to sort out a little bit of a problem with my whole sorting system, causing some intense backlog and some weirdness going on. Like, for instance, this would request I don't know how many of these crates. So I think that the crafting pipe... where did I put that one then? I know I should have one. I think that maybe the crafting pipe was wrongly configured, but I'm not entirely sure. It kept requesting hundreds of crates, so now I have plenty. And now it's not really wanting to provide anything for me. Oh, let's see. Leave 1 item per stack. That's what I want it to be. Let me see. Do I have a crafting? There we go. And it's 12 for 4 wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset that recipe and pray that it doesn't go haywire again. Here we go. Got some of those getting sent out. This one is not keeping up, but I don't know. This one is set to 64 impartial requests. And when this one is set to 64 impartial requests, it still does not request all of them. I don't understand that. It should always keep at max. But as long as it keeps up to this, I'm fine with it. Let's do this. I crafted the logistic HUD glasses. It's a complicated and very difficult recipe. Well, not difficult, but expensive. You need to make 2 of these. And then you need to make 1 of these. And then you need to make 2 of these. In the soldering station, everything. But you get these nifty little gadgets. So let's see here. The output there is like this. Oh, look at that. Something is requesting 500 something of it. Is that one? Is that the culprit? Let this one fill up, maybe. That should be 64 more coming. It's gonna be some weird lag going there, I think. No. Something is still requesting so much of that. That one is emptying out. Let's just grab these as they come. I wonder if there is a good way to reset the system. I'm gonna do that for a moment. And I want to reset this one. Very, very annoying, I say. See if I can get one oak wood. It was working so well up until now. I don't understand that. It's very, very annoying. One of these makes 9 of these. Right? I'm just gonna take all these out. Wow, that's a lot of them. Now, if I send these back, they will end up in the chest where they're supposed to be. And we now have 140, 600 crates. Now, in theory, when I plug this system in again now, none of these should misbehave. They should just get... everything should get extracted. And these will come flying. This one is broken, isn't it? Oops. No partial requests. Okay, that's 64. Can I switch this one on now, please? 4 of these makes 12 of these. Seems to be behaving now. Yep. Looks a lot better now. Okay, so back to what I was doing. I set these up with extractor modules, so everything should be fine there. The reason why I wanted to make this peat crating, which basically is what I was doing, is that I was overflowing. I had over 2,000 units of it, and yeah, that's a lot. And now we have it all nicely crated. There we go. Yep, that should get sorted in there. I want to see some sort of list of requests in the system. Is there a debugging tool? It's a debug item. Huh. Well, I suppose the HUD classes is so close to debugging you get. Okay. Now, with that set up, we can start working on the tunnel bore. I am going to make a few things. We're gonna start by making some frames. Frames are quite simple to make, but they do take a lot of resources. So 8 stick for each brass ingot. And let me think here. How much brass do I have? I'm gonna need more. A lot more. If I craft this, I get 8 sticks. So 2 oak wood becomes 1 support frame. I think I want to set up a crafting system for this. But I suppose for now I can just... yeah, we're gonna need to make a lot of them, so brass. What's the recipe for brass again? Okay, so it's copper and tin in an alloy furnace, and we should probably make this blue electric, but I don't have that yet, so gonna have to live with that. Yep, so copper and tin. Let's request up... tin. 1 stack of that. Copper, 3 stacks of that. That should be plenty enough. There we go. So if I dump that all in there, it should start smelting up, and this will take a very long time. In the meantime, I am going to request the brass that I have, which is 62. And with that 62, I'm gonna need how much of this? 124 oak wood. No, 62 oak wood. Oh well. That's fine. That much wood made into sticks. Should make 63. And I have 63 support frames. Awesome. We're also going to need to make a couple of these things. But let me think on how I want to build the tunnel bore and in what way. If I want to build a top-down one or... it's probably better with a top-down one, I think. I just don't want to make a 6-direction inchward drive. I'm going to start with a normal tunnel bore, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start with that. So let me plan a little bit and I'll be back with you. Right, so I just looked and saw that the time is, well, getting close to the end of this video. So I thought I'll be using this area here for the tunnel bore, and I will make it 7 by 7, so it starts this wide. And then we'll just start moving in this direction and keep going. And I think we'll like probably plop down a torch every now and then just to make it bright enough. Because I think that if I switch on the light overlay, a torch placed in the middle should be enough. If it's placed every... yeah, every 5 should be enough, so I don't have any mob spawn. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Me trying to figure out what was wrong with my sorting system, and yeah, that probably took a little bit longer than I expected, but hey, we're getting somewhere at least. In the next episode, we start building our tunnel bore. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.